All right, guys, today we've got the ATI Bulldog. It's a 12 gauge bullpup shotgun, which is pretty cool. This is it. I've opened it up to look at it, but check it out. It's all brand new. This came just out to the market just here in the past week or a few weeks. So we've got some sights here to be put on there for Picatinny rail. Comes with 3 different chokes. Got different game on here, so you actually can use this thing hunting, which is pretty cool. Best part about it being a bullpup is you get a 20-inch barrel, right? So you can use it for hunting, but you get a nice compact size. So the barrel actually starts here and goes to there, which is really cool. So everything's set back. So your pistol grip's up here. We'll go ahead and take it out of the bag. It's got a really neat looking barrel up here. That's pretty cool. It's kind of got a shroud and everything on it. This is a pretty sweet looking bullpup. It's pretty aggressive looking, I suppose. It's got a neat look, as you can see there, ATI Bulldog. 12 gauge, and it can take up to 3-inch shells. Now I couldn't find any 3-inch shells, but I've got some 2 3/4 loads. Got some Winchester light target loads here, and then I've got some Buckshot. So we'll shoot a couple of them. This is double-aught buck. This is 2 3/4 also. So see what that feels like. And pretty nice. It's got a big, nice rubber pad here on the end. It's got an adjustable cheek riser on here, which is really cool. You can kind of adjust it forward and back. I usually like them up kind of high. We'll adjust that up there. The gun is polymer, which makes it lightweight, but it actually feels pretty strong. It does have a chamber flag in here. And this is an AR style. It's got 2 things there. An AR style charging handle there. So there's the chamber flag. So there we go. This thing's pretty wicked. You got plenty of rails to do whatever you want on it. That barrel looks awesome on it. And most of my Instagram posts, I usually put vintage barrels scare liberals. For the longest time, you couldn't have that, so because that was scary looking. So luckily for now, we can have it until they ban assault weapons again, and this would be considered an assault weapon, not considered for hunting. It comes with a couple tools here. You've got a spanner there and an Allen head. I'm not really sure what that's for. I guess in teardown, you find that out. It does have the instruction manual and books. And right now they only offer the 12 gauge, but it looks like they're gonna end up doing a 20 gauge and a 410. And I'll tell you what, in 20 gauge or 410, this thing could be a blast. And if you wanted to have something cool for your son or daughter or whatever, nephew or something like that, like this would be a good size where that's, I mean, I have really long arms, right? But a kid could actually use this. Now a 12 gauge might be a little strong of a load for them. I'm going to clear it there. Trigger feels actually really good. So charging handle is a little weird to get used to. Kind of sharp. Maybe I just got dainty fingers, but the trigger pull. They say it's about 4.5 pounds. It feels pretty close to that. It feels a little notchy, but it may clean up as you use it. But it still feels pretty good for a shotgun. This is the mag that comes with it. This is a 5-round AR-12 style mag. And I've already got a 10-round mag coming, so I don't have it in yet. Just got this thing today. And what's cool about these mags is if you have an extra one, you can take the mag and actually lock it on here. So you got a little button there and it will slide into place. And now you've got a foregrip. It actually feels really comfortable. This is a really comfortable feeling gun, but that feels pretty good, which is pretty sweet. And then if you need it, you can take it off there. Now I don't imagine that this would be anything you could do quickly, right? If you needed to do it quickly, but I'll probably, yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice and flush there. So pretty wicked. With the 10-round, it's like on down here. Like it looks really scary looking, which is awesome. So that's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, the mag drops nice. Yeah, perfect. So that seems pretty nice. Cool. It looks like it'll hold the bolt open for you too. So pretty cool. We're gonna try to shoot it there in just a minute. I am gonna get the sights on there, and that's probably what our Allen key is for. Nope, it actually takes Phillips head. So that's kind of weird. So we'll get these on and then we'll go shoot it. All right, guys. So there's the sights mounted up on here. I do have 5 rounds in the mag right now, and I noticed that it is gonna have a bolt hold open because it has the bolt drop right here. So we'll see how that works. First rounds, chambered well. Everything's locked. Let's try it. Kind of nervous. It's actually not that bad. It was less than a 30-06, so it's pretty good. And I'm shooting a little low, but it's really not too bad. I'll aim up on a little bit. Oh dang! Yeah, I aimed up at the top of it down there, and then it seemed right on it. Like it shook her. See it? Moving that whole thing. Yeah. And there we go. The bolt did hold open. So now we'll throw some other rounds in here and then make sure it drops correctly. But that felt really good. I mean, it worked slick as can be, and my shoulder doesn't feel tired at all. I mean, it's got some kick. It's a 12 gauge, but it actually feels really comfortable. And what I've noticed personally is bullpups that I've shot don't seem as bad. Like a regular 12 gauge might kick harder, but for me, bullpups don't seem as bad. All the action is going on right at your face though. So you definitely want to have ears on with something this loud. So pretty cool. Let's load up some more. All right, so got another mag loaded up. Load that in there, and then excellent. Chambered it, so that worked out pretty good. So if you had a whole pocket full of mags, you'd be good to go. So it's loaded up, ready to roll. Oh, I'm out. I need the 10 rounder. This thing is a blast to shoot, and it is functioning fantastic. And luckily, a lot of new guns don't come old. This thing came with plenty of oil on it, which is I like to see. I like a lot of oil, if you guys haven't noticed yet. So pretty sweet. Yep. Look at that. Works pretty good. So we'll run through some more. That's it. What'd you think?
Yeah, it wasn't near as bad as
It's not that bad, is it? And I've shot 12 gauges before, and I think these are light target loads, right? So it's gonna be a little different. Yeah. We got some buckshot in a minute. We'll see what that feels like. There you go. Pretty good. All right, guys, this is the buckshot, and I don't know, you can kind of see that's pretty big pellets in there. That'll be a pretty hard hitting round. So we'll hit it in just a minute. So I got target load, buckshot, target load, buckshot. So we'll be able to see kind of how it feels. We'll feel the difference of it. But that loads in pretty good. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Right, that's a target load. Now the next one's buckshot. Oh, I pushed myself on safety. So right there, I grabbed it and pushed it in. I'm gonna grab up here. All right, here's the buckshot. Oh, wow. That's a lot harder kick. Man, look, it really pushed it down too. Now, film down that way and we'll get target load and buckshot again. There's target load, another buckshot. Oh, wow. There we go. This thing is awesome. This is, I love every gun that I have, but this thing is a lot of fun. Like, it is a whole lot of fun. And it's a really cool gun. Like, you know, sometimes cool doesn't mean much to people, but I like cool. I like tactical things. And this is a pretty neat variant for you to have a 20-inch 12 gauge shotgun. And the regular shotguns, I'm not much of a hunter, so they don't really do much for me. But this is an excellent home defense gun, and it worked flawlessly. We haven't had any issues with it. Every button, everything on it has seemed to work good. The only one issue I had there was pushing it in with my hand like that as I was gripping. So, but a foregrip or an extra mag would fix that. You wouldn't have to worry about it. But a nice vertical foregrip out here might look pretty cool too, and be pretty functional. I love this thing. This might be one of my new favorite weapons. This is a really, really cool gun. And it seems to be very well built. Everything feels real sturdy and rugged on here. Nothing feels cheaply made. I mean, even though it is polymer, like, it doesn't feel like it's, you know, just like falling apart or nothing like that. I like it a lot. And at the $4.99 MSRP, this is the cheapest, I think, bullpup you can get. And for me personally, I would much rather have this than an old school 12 gauge shotgun. You know, unless it was a really cool one. But this is pretty awesome, especially in this price point. So there we go. Let's go take a look at the target down there. All right, guys, there's our trash can that we've been using for a while, and it has peppered it all over. You would not be feeling good after that. And we've shot this thing with the AKs and the 45, everything. But look, this is some of the buckshot pellets right there, where it's came out and pushed its way through one side and hit the other and then fell out. That's pretty nasty. I would not want to be hit by any of that. That would be bad, especially if it does this to stainless. Imagine what that would do to your skin. That'd hurt pretty bad.